Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Gloria Victis, a new game, MMO, that just came out, and it's been in early access now for quite a while. How long, I'm not exactly sure. Apparently it's been at least a year. I had early access, purchased this game a few months back, and played it a little bit, and had a really fun time with it. It's not your traditional MMO. It is almost similar to a Mountain Blade or Chivalry in terms of its combat system, and the entire game world is all one big, well, at least in the middle of it, like a PvP zone. So think of maybe something like Cyrodiil from the Elder Scrolls Online, where you go in and that's the PvP zone, except it doesn't exist as a separate location. That's just a place you can go into for conflict, and then on the outside is characters leveling up from the different factions and doing farming and crafting, and all that stuff can help the war going on in the middle. So very, very cool concept, and it just hit its 1.0 release today at the time of me recording this, February 7th. So yeah, I just wanted to check it out, and let's not waste any more time and jump right into it. I'm going to go with New Beginning. And we'll go ahead and let that authorize me. Okay, I'll create a new character. Let's see. Nation population, normal. Sangmar Empire. Eastmeers or the Midland? I like the Viking look of these guys, so I'm going to go here. Origin. Stierborg is a land of eventful history, plagued with both wars and volcano eruptions. Don't need to read any more. That sounds awesome. Alright, let's jump right into it. Let's randomize some appearances until we find something that looks halfway decent. Okay. Not a whole lot of options here, but that's okay. I think that looks fine. Let's maybe... little bit of tan going on. Yeah, that looks fine. All right, and hairstyles. What do we got? That looks very cool. That also looks, well, you know, there's not just like, oh, there is just bald option. We're just gonna go. We're gonna go with that Kratos look. Let's do it. And hair color, I think hair color looks fine. There we go. We'll go a little darker. Body details. We got some tattoos. Very cool. I can look beat up. We'll go what looks to be proper Viking style tattoos. Now, this game I know is not it is not a fantasy game. There's no magic that you can specialize into. It is strictly realistic weapons and combat. Okay, I don't think we need to go too detailed into this. A short series of questions intended to help you shape your character. This option is strongly recommended for new players. Yeah, let's do it. Successful journey means earning money and loot, discovering new places, expanding my knowledge and skills. I like discovering new places. The most efficient way to defeat an enemy is to endure attacks, balance between offense and defense, or evade. Endure. We'll go more of that tank route. What would you like to show your grandchildren? Collection of rare minerals, hunting trophies, fruits of my land. Hunting trophies. Gotta be. Where will you be in battle? Shooting at range, flank the enemy, holding the front line. Pick a weapon from your arsenal, but the choice is limited. Which weapon, wow, will you take? Sword, mace, axe. Mace is cool. When fighting an enemy attack with full power, no stepping back. Best strategy when charging an enemy position is to strike with the entire army, eliminate them one by one, attack in smaller units. One-on-one. You lost your knife while crossing a river. You feel that you definitely need this tool for further adventure. Take a new knife from a dead enemy, earn a new knife, or craft a new knife. I'd like to be able to craft a new knife. Okay, generate some nicknames. Soneth Snowmist. I always like this option, by the way, in games. I don't know why. I'm just very uncreative with character names, so having it generate something for me is preferable. Okay, it has to be underscore. Proposed archetype, Raider. Strength 95, Constitution 80, Dexterity 105. More dexterous than I was expecting, but hey, let's give it a shot. So cooking and herbalism, engineering, weapon forging is increased, tailoring and armorsmithing not so much, forestry and farming. Sure. Ooh, change archetype. Let's keep it for now. These seem like pretty good settings. Okay, create the character. Okay, here at the start with what looks to be a few other players. I think these are other players. Njalstrom, Ogrin, Skoofa. Gonna assume those are other players. Mouse wheel scrolls in. Perfect. So I've got a bit of a bearing on how to start the game, just having played it when it was in early access. Okay, welcome to Merrily, the capital of Ysmirs on Stoneholm. We need you to join our ranks. Okay, what do you want me to do? Walk over this bridge and go to the training ground, where you'll learn the basics of combat. I'll do it. Okay. Shift is sprint. And now if I remember correctly... N. Okay. I can press N to go into first person mode, which is pretty cool. F draws my weapon. Now it's a little bit of a wonky first person gameplay because it does kind of attach the camera directly to your character. So if you're familiar with some of those like immersive FPS mods with like Skyrim or something, kind of feels a little bit like that. But it is cool that it's an option. All right, we'll play in third person for now. What do you need? Wheelga sends me. So you are coming for training. Great. Go to the training pit. First shooting, then later melee. I think they misspelt melee, but that's okay. Okay, press F to bring out the weapon. Aim at the target, left click to shoot. I guess I don't need to stand so far back, do I? I can just kind of come right up here. Okay, hold the left mouse button for a while to draw back your bow stronger. Perform 2 strong shoots with the bow. That would be when the attack power indicator turns orange. There we go. Ooh, interesting. So as I hold my bow, it goes orange, and then it goes back to green. And then it stays there. So I've essentially missed my moment of opportunity. While drawing the arrow, though, I just found I can press and hold right mouse button, and it takes me temporarily into first person. Very nice. Okay, can I not loose this arrow? I'd really like to not waste it. Oops. I pressed Z, which brought up character development. And I also lost an arrow anyways. Okay, let's try... Pull out the bow. Aim till it's orange and fire. Ooh, 49 damage, okay. And there we go. Choose a melee weapon from skill bar 1, 2, or 3, or find it in the inventory window. Right click on it and select equip. Alright, so I see those down below, but let's check our inventory. Kind of minimize that. So we've got an iron knife, a iron woodcutter's axe, and a light freeman's long axe, and a novice's pickaxe. Okay. Iron woodcutter's axe does 77 damage. This is a two-handed weapon. The iron woodcutter's axe is a one-handed weapon. Okay, so right-click, equip. Perfect. So I've now got my axe. And 0% pass melee combat training. Okay. Quite a lot of players here, actually. This is pretty cool. When I played back in early access, there was definitely not this many players around. So really, really cool to see. I'm sure the devs are thrilled. Hold down the attack button until the indicator changes from green to orange, then release. This is a strong attack. Hit the dummy with a strong attack. Okay. Hit the dummy from chosen directions. You can set key bindings for this. Otherwise, it changes your weapon attack direction based on where you last started moving the camera. So kind of against the dark, you can see that little white indicator moving from left to right. That's me moving the mouse up and down. So that's how that operates. So strong overhead attacks. That's one. Maybe this will be a little easier to see. Okay. So it feels pretty good, honestly. And again, if you're familiar with the mountain blade kind of combat, where it's very directional like that, you'll be right at home with this, honestly. Q to kick. Oh, love it. All right. And then for my hotbar, I can always hit F or 5. Change the bow. So I guess I can use a pickaxe as a weapon. Love it. This is the long arm, or the long axe. Has quite a bit of range on it. Can I hit 2 enemies at once? Doesn't look like it. Looks like I can only hit 1 at a time. Okay, and 4 is the knife. Very nice. Okay, I'll stick with the with this axe though. Okay, and I am going now here. Also runs pretty well, I have to say. It's got a little stutter right there as soon as I said that it was running good, but no, otherwise it is running good and looks great, honestly. Looks pretty good. Okay, finished base training. Well done. Go to Thorsten and tell him that he has a new recruit. Good luck. All right. And in this way, it's, seems to be mostly your standard MMO fare, following quest markers, discovering locations. But it's pretty rare. I can't think of another MMO that has a very grounded, realistic theme. Okay, just finished basic training. I was supposed to report to you. Okay, must get ready for the enemy coming, get some wood, and light the signal fire on the watchtower. Then hurry back to me. And I've got quest complete, choose a reward. A Wanderer's Cap, I can see that's light armor, medium armor, and heavy armor. I'll stick with medium armor. And I'm assuming I to go in here. Oh, still talking with him. Equip the hat. Perfect. Looking good. Which is to say I'm looking like everybody else out here right now. I'll get a little more unique later, I guess. E to gather resources. Okay, so I've got wood collected. Light the signal fire on the watchtower. Okay, going up here. Okay. Yeah, good draw distance as well. The world looks pretty good. Okay, we're gonna jump down here. Now it is time to prepare for the assault. Ring the bell at the front gate and ready your weapon. Remember that you can use ballistas and fortified positions to your advantage. And what are you gonna do? I'm gonna find the leader of these damn rebels. When we locate him, I'll send you to Hroffen, the commander of my scouts. You must hold until then. Okay. Light the signal fire on the watchtower. Thought I just did that. Oh, the other signal. Okay. That was a little glitchy. I don't know if you're seeing this. Climbing upstairs is kind of causing my character to jump back a little bit. like it's kind of catching up with the fact that I'm gaining elevation. Okay, stop the attack of the enemies. I'm not going to pretend to say that. With any level of competence. Okay. Oh, I could use those ballistas, couldn't I? Oh, he has a horse? Where do I get one of those? Let's see if I can use one of these ballistas. Ooh, actually, character's already using it. Actions interrupted. Okay. But I can use the bow and arrow, I think. This is interesting. I'm not sure if this is actually... Did I actually hit... Okay, I actually hit somebody with a headshot. I'll take it. I don't know if there's friendly fire, so apologies to any other players down there that just got an arrow to the face. Well, they all seem to be handling it. Can I just take what's in here? Tanned leather, novice's axe. Alright. Character... Oops. Let's see. Character development. Use tier 1 armors, use tier 1 weapons. Now that is one thing that I remember from early access, and I'm sure it's still the same here, but you don't make a class in this game. So you level up and you put points into the things that you want to focus on. I'm trying to remember. I don't think you gain skills or levels by just performing an action, or should I say, I don't think you level up a skill by just doing it. I think you get the points to put into it as you want. It was always a bit of a tricky leveling system that I never quite fully understood. So I may be misunderstanding how the leveling process works. But typically, yeah, I just ended up picking the weapons that I wanted, doing some quests, killing enemies, and then I would get points, and I put those in the things that I wanted to level up. Now, I've been stuck at 20% for a while, and I'm wondering if it's because the other human players down there are killing the enemies before I actually have a chance to get up there and do anything myself. Let me check, is there any enemies coming this way? I can see I have some party invites going on down here. Let's see. Yeah, I'm not entirely sure what I can do here. It's not leveling up. I think I might need to just run out here and start attacking enemies to gain some experience. We'll bring out the axe. Here we go. Yeah, the combat does feel really good. It might not look the best at first blush, but yeah, once you're actually playing and in combat, it does feel really satisfying. In the same way Mountain Blade, you know, you look at it, you watch somebody else play it, and you think, boy, that looks a little dated. It doesn't look very good. And then you start playing it yourself, and all of a sudden it's just a really satisfying game. So, well, I kind of lost that guy in the bushes, so I've just got an arrow sitting here. All right, I'm at 80%. You already looted this, or someone else has loot priority. Okay. I'm kind of... Hopefully I'm not stealing these people's kills. I think we all get credit for it. We do, yeah, he got the final hit, but I was able to get the credit for it. Boy, he just took him down in one hit. Okay, talk to Rohan, which I think was, let's see, M for map? Yeah, so this is the map, actually. We'll zoom out as far as I can here. So, red, blue, yellow, with 3 different groups. And right in the middle is the, you know, where the armies are colliding. So, but as far as I'm aware, I believe PvP is enabled all throughout the map. But if you're in your territory's zone of control, it's very unlikely you're actually going to find another player from an opposing faction in there. But I may be wrong. PvP may be disabled when you're in your own territory. Thorstein sent me. We located the enemy commander. Keep going. Midlanders set their camp in a lumber yard on the other side of the river. Thorstein wants you to sabotage the camp and kill the Raubritter's lieutenant while my men engage the enemy in combat. One more thing, in the upper part of this camp, there's another way out. We'll meet there if you'll make it. I'll guard your escape route. Alright. See, I didn't pick up any other equipment, did I? Iron scraps, thin leather straps, tanned leather. Oh, the novice's axe. Let me... no known recipes using this item. Oh, it is already learned. Okay, so I'll dispose of it. Okay. Water effects look really good, too. That actually looks very good. Ooh. Nice ripple effect. Looks good along the edge of the land. Sorry, that's not a super important thing, but, you know, I enjoy looking at that. Let's see. So let me bring out the pickaxe. And from what I understand, the way mining works is that I'm really bad at it. Surprising nobody. I thought, unless this has already been mined, this might already be a mined node. But from what I remember, though I think I only did it once, you can mine ores by literally just equipping a pickaxe and hitting it. So. Oh, I'm being attacked. Hold on. Excuse me, sir. There we go. Uh-oh, I got a couple people on me. Alright, I got another player here who's gonna help out. And by help out, I mean completely save my life. Leaving me looking like I don't know what I'm doing. Which is accurate, but he doesn't know that. Alright, so I'm burning tents. I am attempting to burn tents, while there is also 10 other people trying to burn tents. It's a little bit like old school MMOs, right? Where you can be competing for the same objective. Which is fine. I can't say that it's a great mechanic or one that I miss, but there's slight nostalgia to it. Waiting for that resource node, waiting for the boss to respawn. You know, so. Yeah, early levels here. Combat is definitely not too challenging. But definitely helps get you familiar with it. I guess I could just kind of camp these 3 tents and light them up whenever the opportunity arises. Coal and a shield that requires unlocking armors. Okay. I'll figure out what that means in a moment. Otherwise, I'll just keep burning these tents. These ever-burning tents. Okay. Objective completed. So I can actually use this hearth. Let me see. What can I make anything here? I can. Interesting. And this is a little bit like New World's crafting system. You know, you go up to a campfire and you can, I'm sure you can make your own fire and do some stuff like this. Interesting. I'm usually not much of a crafting person. I usually find them a little tedious in games, if I'm being honest. I feel like the rewards from crafting are never worth the time investment put into them compared to just buying it or finding it in the world. But I would be curious, with this game being a bit more on the realistic side, what that system kind of looks like in this game. So probably something I'd be interested in putting some time into. Okay, oh, I'm going the complete wrong way. That's embarrassing. So on the left-hand side looks like, okay, so we can see that our team captured some objective. Is that an enemy? No, that's just some other player. I think that was thinking I was an enemy. Okay, go to the farm. And I can't loot these barrels. No. Oh, whoa, whoa. It's getting a little glitchy. Okay, I am at the farm. Okay, so we're killing some enemies that should be spawning here. That's just a farm worker. I can steal their stuff, thank you. The announcement board. Oh, interesting. Quests, no quests for me. Prestige, Land Pirates, Ragnarok. Are these, oh yeah, these are like guilds. Okay, interesting. Well, is there... I don't see anybody spawning enemies to fight. Except this bear that people are going nuts on. Oh, bank storage, okay. I guess... Is anyone spawning along this bridge? Or is there just like one enemy spawning? Oh man, there's like one enemy spawning around here. Okay, here's another guy. Alright. Hopefully you're within the range of the quest. Looks, yeah, looks like it. I only need a kill too. Come on, we got one more guy. It is very interesting. This feels very, very classic MMO. In terms of the just waiting around and trying to capture an objective before somebody else gets it. And it's especially interesting because when I played, again, back when it was in early access just before today, this was definitely not a thing that happened, but there was just also a lot, less people playing. Here we go. Okay. So that's it. So talk to Iroh. This guy looks... Yeah, okay. Enemies aren't the smartest. They will sit around and just wait to get their head chopped off. Alright, Iroh. I've come from Thorstein's fort. I was attacked by Raubritter's forces. Did you defeat the lieutenant? Then you deserve a reward. I think so. Let's see. Okay, so different weight. Am I able to... That's like a thumbs up thing? Oh, that's cool. Okay, so stamina drain is different depending on the weight of the armor that I'm wearing, but I'll stick with medium. I think if I could get a full set of medium armor, that would be pretty cool. Okay, so what's next? You have to find their commander, Herman Raubritter, and cut his head off. Okay, straight to the point. The disorganized troops will end themselves. Where can I find them? I'll ask the people and confirm the rumors, but first I must prepare supplies for the wounded in the fort. It'll go faster if you help me. Of course, I'll pay you for your efforts. What do you need? First, check the chest next to me. Already stole from it. It's a depot. You can keep... Oh, he means the other chest. It's a depot. You can keep whatever you want in it, and no one can steal its contents. Access is worldwide, so if you put an item in it, you can take it out at the other end of the island using a similar chest. Okay. In the morning, I sent the huntsman for a few scavengers. Find him and do his job if needed. In addition, I need you to harvest the crops. In the meantime, I'll look for some clues about the Rob Ritter's location. Alright, I'll be back when it's done. By the way, would you like to earn some money? There's a bear wandering around which causes some troubles. Hunt it and I'll pay you well. Okay. Sounds good. Kill bear, open depot. Let's see, is there anything in here that I could put in? I guess, well, let me equip these. Perfect. I guess some of this crafting material, right? Can I double click? Yeah. So, yeah, let's get all this like crafting material in here. Ooh. Let's open up this box of materials, deposit that. Coal, herb seeds, common wood. Okay. Herbs. Alright. Nice. I like it. This horn I think I can sell, so I'll keep that for now. A lantern, definitely. Equip. Always love a good inventory management game. Perfect. Okay. So apparently the bear... That bear probably does actually spawn just right here. Well, everyone's probably going to kill it really quick if I... Thumbs up. Those notifications on the left almost feel like a Twitter feed. But it is cool. It helps you feel a little connected to the greater battle at hand. Let me gather this. If I see that bear spawn, I'll just try and jump in on that fight as soon as I can. But honestly, I see myself playing this very much as a, you know, not an idle game, but the kind of game that I can just put on in the background and kind of have something else playing on the other screen and, you know, not getting too invested in the story or anything. And yeah, just really vibing with the combat, gathering resources. I think it's a perfect game for something like that. Okay, so I need to kill scavengers and harvest crops and hops. Okay. Scavengers, I think, are the bird things. Let's see. Yeah, 6 scavenger. Alright. We're jumping on this one here. Missed completely. Oh. Wow, these things are actually stunning me. So I need to kill 4 of them. Ooh. There we go. What do you think? Should I switch to first person for a little bit? See how that goes? I think if I do that, I'm going to want to change the mouse sensitivity down a little bit. Wow. Cannot speak. Yeah, feels a little bit better. Any more birds? Oh, I think that's the bear. Perfect. Priority belongs to the player with the highest participation. Fair enough. Hopefully that counts as me doing that little side objective. Well, fine. I'll just start attacking this one. That's the one that got away. Oh. Another party has loot priority. Feels a little bad because I felt like I did the most damage to that one, but that's fine. Well, just waiting for one final one to spawn. Should be somewhere right around here. Now I think the axe, if I remember, let's see. Yeah, so X does like a special ability for the weapon, so this one-handed axe has like a recharging throwable axe that I can use. I probably should be using that a little bit more. Let's see. That's that's pretty effective. Okay, well, There we go. Level up. Oh, yeah. Let's help on this bear. Not going to deny the experience from it. Even if I don't get to loot it. Right, now where can I collect the rest of these crops from? Let me see the map. Okay, just a little bit north of me. I think I'm just missing the objective marker. Harvest crops and hops. I mean, I've already gathered everything in here. Unless, ooh, oh, here we go. I only gathered 3 and these all regenerate. So yeah, everything in the world is shared with everybody else. That is interesting. Makes the intro levels a little bit challenging when there's a lot of people, but it is cool. Okay, so I have to go kill the bear now, even though I've killed it twice. Unfortunate. Oop, I accidentally clicked through his dialogue. There's a village in the mountains ruled by an old man named Ingvir. There was a boy from this village who just left my farm, probably one of Ingvir's kinsmen. I believe he'll give you some clues. The boy went back home, but you can probably catch up with him. Okay, well, let me go kill that bear while we're here. I didn't realize that I was going to need to... Oh, right on time, too. I didn't realize I was going to need to talk to him again. I feel like it didn't really make that clear. Yeah, and I get the rewards this time. Okay, let's talk back to him. Hunted the bear. Here's your payment. You deserve it. Ooh, a new bow. Okay. All right, let's take a look. So if I were to... Wanderer's Reflex Bow, +3. Yeah, okay, so let's replace that one. Yeah, perfect. So if I have 5, that's the new bow. Perfect. Follow the villager up the mountains. Okay. Am I able to... I was able to take it. Nothing in it. It's an ambush. Kill the brigands. Okay. Doesn't look like an ambush. I already learned that, so I'll take the bark, I guess. Least eventful ambush. Oh, whoa! Okay, a lot of enemies just spawning out of midair. A little bit weird. Oh, perfect. We're gonna have some help here. Okay, but that counts. That was 0% change for me. Did I not get a single hit on those guys? There we go. Just had to kill one. Perfect. Gather resources from a corpse. Ingvir. Alright. Very cool. I like that wolf or bear cloak. That's a bear. Okay. Hello, traveler. I'm Ingvir, and I'm the leader of this village. Iro sent me. He told me to follow one of your men, but I bring grim news. Tell me you don't mean my nephew who went to Iro's farm a few days ago for supplies. I'm sorry, but the boy was killed by bandits hiding alongside the route. They attacked me too, but it was a tougher enemy. Choose reward. None of which I can use. Hatchet, longsword, or clan short sword. I'll stick with the axe. He should have been back ages ago. I had bad feelings about letting him make that trip. Take this as a reward for bringing this news. I see by the look on your eye that you have some other reason to come here. Indeed, I'm hunting down the Raubritter, whose men attacked Merrily and Thorstein's fort. Iro says that the Raubritter's men came down from the mountains. Do you know anything about him? Not much, but you could always talk to Alvar, our hunter. He lives just outside the village. My intuition tells me that the bandits who killed the poor nephew are involved in it as well. Okay, I'll do it. Nope, I'm going the wrong way. Am I able to mine this? This is sparkling. I feel like I should be able to mine this. Nope. I'm hunting down the Rob Ritter who attacked our positions. Ingvir told me you might know something about him or the brigands who were robbing the travelers on the route to this village. I see. However, I have a few urgent problems. Let's make a deal. You help me and I'll help you. What do you need? A band of poachers entered our hunting grounds. Now I can't get my duties done in time, and what's worse, one of my kinsmen ran into them and got wounded in the skirmish. If you'll bring medicine for him from herbalist Egil, take care of those poachers and hunt some animals. I can look for some clues about this Route Ritter. Okay. Alright, everyone, probably going to stop right there playing so far. Overall, really impressed with the 1.0 launch, and it's really cool seeing how many new players there are playing. Very active intro to the game. Maybe a little too active. Makes it a little hard to collect resources, kill enemies and stuff in areas where that's all being shared with other people. But it is very cool seeing how many people are starting it. It's a really fun game. Combat's enjoyable. The quests are not terribly engaging, as you could tell just from here. Seems like it's going to be a lot of go here, do this, come back kind of stuff, but you know, that's pretty typical across a lot of MMOs. Yeah, it's a pretty in-depth game. I mean, I haven't even gone into all these skill trees that we have. That's a lot of stuff. Disassembling. I mean, look at these skill trees. And that's just for disassembling things. I don't know. That's pretty intense. And then this, I mean, we've got crafting and, oh man, I don't even, oh, abilities. I had 20 ability points. I didn't put them into anything. Oh, there's the riding ability. But yeah, absolute awesome game. Very in-depth. So yeah, it is on Steam. This isn't like a sponsored video or anything, just thought it was a really cool MMO that I'd played before and wanted to check it out now that it's out of early access, which I know for a lot of people is kind of the sticking point, you know? Game seems really cool, but not interested in it while it's in an early access, which is totally fair. You know, there's been quite a lot of games that enter early access and never leave, and it's just a very cool time when one of them does and comes out pretty successfully. Tons of people playing. Really fun. All right, everybody. Catch you on the next one. Bye-bye.